Sai Ram and all. So, in the previous session, we have discussed the first paragraph of the lesson, Enchanted Pool, the Enchanted Pool. So, it is a story of the Pandavas. Pandavas lost everything. How did they lose everything? In the game of dice. Then what was the result? They were sent to live in forest for 12 years. Who sent them? The Kaurava. Duryodhana sent them. Correct? So in the forest they had to move from one place to another place in search of their food, shelter. That means their daily needs. One day what happened? They went deep into the forest, following the deer, hunting the deer. There, they felt thirsty, they felt tired. Yudhishthira sat under a tree, sank down. He needed water. Everyone was tired. He called his brother Nakula. Am I right? Yes. What did he ask Nakula to do? He asked Nakula, what did he ask? Climb that tree. Am I right? So, Nakula climbed the tree, looked around. What did he see? Yes, he saw water plants and cranes at a little distance. Am I right? Suddenly, as he was very wise, very intelligent, he grasped, he came to a conclusion that there must be water there. So, what made him to come to a conclusion that there must be water? Cranes and water plants. Am I right? Yeah, come to the next second paragraph. When he said there must certainly be water there, Yudhishthira sent him to fetch some water to drink. Nakula was glad when he got to the place and saw there was a pool. He was very thirsty himself and so thought of quenching his thirst first before taking water in the quiver for his brothers. But no sooner did he dip his hand in the transparent water than he heard a voice which said, "Stop, Nakula, don't drink. This pool belongs to me. O son of Madri, answer my questions and then drink the water." Nakula was surprised, but carried away by his intense thirst and heedless of the warning, he knelt down and began to drink the water. At once he began to feel terribly drowsy and he fell down to all appearance dead. Second paragraph. Correct? Open your textbook. Yudhishthira sent him to fetch some water to drink. So he asked Nakula to go there and bring some water. Yudhishthira sent him. Who sent him? Yudhishthira sent him. Yudhishthira sent him. Now frame a question to get the underlined word as answer. Very important. So, question word who or whom. Both correct. Whom. Next comes the helping verb. Send means do plus send. I think it's clear. It is past tense, so send. Sent means past tense did plus send. Is it clear? Now the helping verb, it should be did. Why? Sent is there. So sent, did. Whom did? Next comes the subject, doer of the action, the person who did the work. Who did? Yudhishthira. Yudhishthira. Now remained word is did, already used, remaining is present tense. Who did Yudhishthira send? 1 mark. Learning. Okay. So who did Yudhishthira send? Yudhishthira sent Nakula. Next, if the underlined word, this one, to fetch some water, to drink. If it is underlined, then what is the answer? Why did Yudhishthira send him? Why did Yudhishthira send him? Why? To fetch. Fetch means to get. So Yudhishthira sent Nakula to get, to bring some water. Why? To drink. So water can be used both as noun and verb. Remember, if it is a noun, frame a sentence using water as a noun in your sentence, then the answer is I drink water. It's a noun. If it is a verb, ನೀರು ನಿಸು, ನೀರು ಹಾಕು, ಇದು ನೀರು, ಇದು ನೀರು ಹಾಕು. ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ? ಐ ವಾಟರ್ ದ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್. ನಾನು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟಿಗೆ ನೀರು ಹಾಕುತ್ತೇನೆ, ನೀರುಣಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. Nakula was glad, as he was very obedient brother. He should fulfill the desire of his elder brother. He decided to carry out the order of his elder brother. What did he do? Nakula was glad. Nakula felt very happy, glad, happy. Glad, opposite, sad. Nakula was glad when he got to the place. Got to, get to means, arrive at. Get to means arrive at, or simple word is reach. So when Nakula reached the pool, the place, he felt very happy. Why? Why did he feel very happy? Because he saw a pool. He saw a pool. He felt very happy when he got to the place and saw there was a pool. He saw a pool. He felt very happy. He saw water. Now, it's a sentence. It has two parts. One is independent clause. Another one is dependent clause. Correct? So, which one is the main clause? Nakula was glad. It is the main clause, means it gives full meaning. It doesn't need any other sentence or parts or verb. It is independent clause. Second one, see, when he got to the place is a dependent clause. It doesn't convey full meaning. It depends on the first sentence. And this sentence is called dependent clause. First one is independent clause, second one is dependent clause, and those two clauses are joined with the help of a conjunction. The conjunction is when. When is the conjunction. So, come to the next part. He was very thirsty. Is present, was past, been past participle. Is, was, been. He was very thirsty. He was also very thirsty. Thirsty, adjective. Thirst, noun. Very, adverb. Very, adverb. Adverb modifies adjective. Which is adjective? Thirsty is the adjective. How much thirsty he is. He is very thirsty. Very is adverb. Himself and so. So is the conjunction joining word. So, and is a conjunction. So, thought of quenching his thirst first. What should he do? Quenching. Quench means satisfy. Satisfy. Fulfill. So, what did he do? He thought of quenching. ಶಮನ ಮಾಡುವುದು ಅಂತ. ಬಾಯಾರಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಹೋಗಲಾಡಿಸುವುದು. His thirst. Thirst is a ಬಾಯಾರಿಕೆ. Thirst noun ನಾಮಪದ. First ಯಾವಾಗ? Before taking water in the quiver for his brothers. What is quiver? Q-U. Quiver means meaning is given in the glossary part. What is the meaning? A case for arrows. ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು. ಕೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆರೋಸ್. ಆರೋಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬಾಣವನ್ನು ಇಡುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಥಳ. ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಟಿ ವಿಯ ಸೀರಿಯಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಹೀಗೆ ಎಳೆದು ಹೀಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು? ಚೀಲ. ಕ್ವಿವರ್. ಕ್ವಿವರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕೀಪಿಂಗ್ ಆರೋಸ್ ಎಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬತ್ತಳಿಕೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್. ಸೊ he decided to take water in the quiver. ಕ್ವಿವರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬತ್ತಳಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್. ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ನೋ ಸೂನರ್ ಡಿಡ್ ಹಿ ಡಿಪ್. ಡಿಪ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಮುಳುಗಿಸು. ಡಿಪ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ನನಗೆ ಕುಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಡಿಪ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಇನ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪರೆಂಟ್ ವಾಟರ್. Transparent means we can see. That is clean anta illi artha. Here transparent means clean water. We can see the other side of something. So it is a clean water. In the transparent water, then he heard a voice which said. What did he hear? A voice. When he began to about to dip his hand in the water, he heard a voice. ಮುಳುಗಿಸಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೈಯನ್ನು ಮುಳುಗಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅವನು ಕೇಳಿದ ಒಂದು ಶಬ್ದ. ಏನು ಶಬ್ದ ಕೇಳಿದ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗ್ರಾಮರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಉಂಟು. ಯಾವುದು? ನೋ ಸೂನರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಆಸ್ ಸೂನ್ ಆಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೆಯುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ? As soon as he dipped his hand, as soon as he dipped his hand in the water, he heard a voice. Heard a voice. Very important grammar item. As soon as he dipped his hand in the water, he heard a voice. Now use no sooner than. ಹೀಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅಂತ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್? No sooner. Answer is in the textbook. It is there in the textbook. So, no sooner did he dip his hand in the transparent water, he heard a voice. Correct? You write the answer in your notebook, okay? It's there in the textbook. He heard. Stop, Nakula. Unseen voice. Invisible voice. Nobody was there around him. He couldn't see anyone. Why? Because nobody was there. So it was unseen voice. It was invisible voice. Stop, Nakula. Don't drink it. The voice asked Nakula not to drink in that. Not to drink. Stop, Nakula. Don't drink it. This pool belongs to me. This pool is mine. This pool is mine. It is my pool. This pool is my pool. It belongs to me. I own the pool. This pool belongs to me. This, the word this is a adjective, demonstrative adjective. Which pool? This pool. Which book? This book. This pool belongs to me. O son of Madri. Nakula, Sahadeva were the sons of Madri. Correct? Yudhishthira, Bhima, Arjuna were the sons of Kunti. Am I right? Yeah. O son of Madri, Nakula, answer my questions and then drink the water. So the unseen voice had some questions. It should be answered by Nakula. Then only the voice would allow him to drink water. Answer my questions and drink the water. So the voice put a condition. Unless and until he answered the question, he has no right to drink the water. Now, frame a sentence using the word answer as a noun, answer as a verb. Can you frame a sentence? Yeah. I have an answer, noun. You write in your notebook, okay? I answer the questions, verb. Now one more I will give you, question. As a noun. It is a question. It is a noun. Verb badre, they question us. It's a verb. They question us. It's a verb. It is a question. Question noun. Prashne, prashnisu. Answer my questions and then drink the water. Nakula was surprised. Nakula was surprised to hear the word, voice. Nakula was astonished. Nakula was amazed. Nakula was confused. Nakula was in a perplexed mood. He couldn't understand. But carried away by his intense thirst. Carry away means cause a person to lose self-control. He lost control. He was not in a position to control it or to take possession of the mind. Take possession of the mind, carried away. By his intense thirst and heedless of the warning. What did he do? He could not control his mind. He was very thirsty. He had to drink water. So the thirst made him neglect the words of unseen voice, and intense means tivra. Thirst and heedless. Heedless meaning is given there, unconcerned, careless. Heedless of the warning, he neglected the warning. What did he do? He knelt down and began to drink the water. That means he neglected the word and began to drink water. Kneel present. Knee anta kelirbodu neevu. Knee, monakal. Correct? Kneel. ಮೊಣಕಾಲು ಊರು ಬೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ನೀಲ್, ನೆಲ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ನೆಲ್ಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಸಿಪಲ್. ಹಿ ನೆಲ್ ಡೌನ್, ಮೊಣಕಾಲು ಊರ್ತಾನೆ, ನೀರು ಕುಡಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ನೆಲ್ ಡೌನ್ and began to drink water. Begin, began, begun. Begin, began, begun. Begin present tense, began past tense, begun past participle. So write all those verbs and present tense, past tense and past participle in your notebook. That will help you in future. And at once, so he began to drink water. At once means immediately, takshana ಏನಾಯಿತು? He began to feel, ಕುಡ್ದಾಗ began to feel terribly, awfully, unpleasantly, horribly, what? Drowsy. ತೂರಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಬ್ಬಾದಾಗ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಮಂಕಾಗೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಅರೆನಿದ್ರೆ ಅವಸ್ಥೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಡ್ರೌಸಿ and he fell down to all appearance dead. So as soon as he drank the water, began to drink the water, he felt terribly drowsy and he fell down and appeared as if he is dead. Correct? So what made him lose consciousness or feel dead? Negligence. Neglected the words of whom? The unseen voice. Now he could not go to his brother with the water. Right? Now read the second paragraph silently. Now come to the third paragraph. When Nakula did not return for a long time, Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva to see what the matter was. Sahadeva also ignored the warning. He drank the water and at once dropped down. When Sahadeva too failed to return, Yudhishthira sent Arjuna to see whether the brothers had met with any danger. Arjuna went swiftly. He saw his brothers lying dead near the pool. Heartbroken with grief, he wanted to avenge their deaths. However, he too was overwhelmed by a monstrous thirst, which compelled him towards the fatal pool. Nakula didn't return. Yudhishthira waited for some time. When Nakula did not return for a long time, see the sentence. It is incomplete sentence. There is no full meaning. It cannot give full meaning. It cannot convey full meaning. Why? Because it is a dependent clause. Subject is there, verb is there, but it cannot give full meaning. So it is called dependent clause. This sentence, first sentence, depends on the next sentence. Which one? Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva. Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva is the main clause. When Nakula did not return for a long time is the subordinate clause. And those two clauses are joined with the help of a conjunction. The conjunction is when. Correct? Yeah. Return, did not return for a long time. Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva. Whom did Yudhishthira send? Yudhishthira sent Sahadeva. Why did he send? To see what the matter was. What was the matter becomes a question. It ends with the question mark. What was the matter? What the matter was is a statement. It ends with the full stop. So what the matter was? ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾನೆ ಸಹದೇವನನ್ನು. ಸಹದೇವ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅವನು ಕೂಡ ignored, neglected, ignore, ignored, ignored, ignore present tense, ignored past tense, ignored past participle, neglected what? The warning. Sahadeva ignored the warning. How to frame a sentence? How to frame a question? The warning should be the answer. The warning takes the question word. Which one? When? No. Why? No. Where? No. Warning means ಏನು, what. What. ಅದರ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯಿತು, ಇದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ. What. Ignore, do. Ignores, does. Ignored, past tense, it should be did. So, what did. Correct? Next comes the subject. This is the helping verb. This is the subject. What did, idu barbeku. What did Sahadeva. Sariya? What did Sahadeva. Next ಉಳಿದದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು? Past tense ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆದಾಗಿದೆ. Present tense ಬರೀಬೇಕು. What did Sahadeva ignore. ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಂತಾಯಿತು? ಸಹದೇವ ignored, ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ignored the warning. Correct? Yeah. Also ignored the warning. What did he do then? Ignoring the warning, he drank the water. Drink present, drank past, drunk past participle. He drank the water and ಏನಾಯಿತು? Conjunction, coordinating conjunction, and at once means immediately, dropped down, fell down, ಬಿದ್ದ, ಕೂಡ್ದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಬೀಳ್ತಾನ. When Sahadeva, so he also couldn't reach whom? Yudhishthira. He also joined whom? Nakula. When Sahadeva too failed to return, fail pass. Fail to return, success, failure. Success, failure. Success opposite failure ಆಗ್ತದೆ. Fail to return, Yudhishthira sent Arjuna, the third man, Arjuna, to see whether the brothers had met with any danger. Meet present, met past participle. Meet, met. Whether is brothers means Nakula, Sahadeva met with any danger. Arjuna went how? When he was ordered, Arjuna went swiftly. Swift means quick. Swiftness, noun. Swift movement, adjective. Swiftly, adverb. How did Arjuna go? Arjuna went swiftly. Nodi. Arjuna went swiftly. Swiftly should be the answer. How to frame a question? Swiftly answers the question word what? No. Where? No. It answers the question word how. The manner of moving. Sariya? How anta barta idakke. How. Next, went means go, do bartade. Goes, does bartade. Go in the past tense, went. So went is the past form. So it should be how did. Sariya? How did Arjuna, next word, it should be go. How did Arjuna go? Arjuna went swiftly, quickly, hurriedly. He saw, then he reached the place, reached the pool. He saw his brothers. Whom did he see? He saw his brothers. Where? Lying near the pool. I think you know, you might have heard lie. lies are there. One lie, present tense. Lay, past tense. Laying, past participle. Lie, lay, laying. What's the meaning? He lay on the bed and slept. Sleep anta artha. Take rest anta. Lie. Idu lie. Innondu. Lie, lied, lied. Present tense, past tense, past participle. What's the meaning? Make a false statement. ಸುಳ್ಳು ಹೇಳೋದು. ಇದು. Lie, lied, lied. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಯಾವುದು? Lay, laid, laid. This one, keep ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಇಡು ಅಂತ. The teacher laid the duster on the table means kept. Keep ಅಂತ. So remember these three meanings. Lying dead near the pool. Then which one here? This one. Present participle, lying, lying, laying. L-Y-I-N-G, L-Y-I-N-G, laying. Present tense, past participle, present participle. Lying dead near the pool. So we can use past participle and present participle as adjective also. Interesting story. Interesting is a present participle used as adjective. Lying dead near the pool. Heartbroken. So he saw his two brothers lying. Heartbroken means sad. Heartbroken means miserable. He felt miserable. He felt sad. Heartbroken with grief. Grief, sadness. Grief is a noun. Grieve, G-R-I-E-V-E is the verb. This is the noun. Grieve. Grief is the noun. Heartbroken with grief, he wanted to avenge their deaths. He wanted to take revenge. Avenge means take revenge. Revenge means ಪ್ರತಿಕಾರ. ಇವರು ಕೊಂದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರತಿಕಾರ ಕೈಗೊಳ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು. ಟೇಕ್ ರಿವೆಂಜ್ ಆನ್, ಟು ಅವೆಂಜ್ ದೇರ್ ಡೆತ್ಸ್. However, he too was overwhelmed by a monstrous thirst. He too means ಕೂಡ, ಅವನು ಕೂಡ was overwhelmed, ಮುಳುಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. Overwhelmed means, so if you are overwhelmed by a feeling or event, it affects you very much. It affects you strongly that you don't want to what? Deal. You cannot understand how to deal with, how to manage. It is beyond your control. That is overwhelm. Meaning is given there. Means have a strong feeling, strong emotion, or move, or very greatly. So here, he was overwhelmed by a monstrous thirst. Thirst is the noun. Monster is a noun. Rakshasa. Monstrous is adjective. Enta thirst, enta ಬಾಯಾರಿಕೆ ಅದು ಮಾನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಸ್ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್. ಸಾಧಾರಣವಾದಲ್ಲ, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಥರ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಾಯಾರಿಕೆ ಆಗಿದ್ದವನಿಗೆ he was overwhelmed. He could not deal with, he could not control what? His thirst. It was a monstrous thirst. That thirst, that monstrous thirst compelled. Compel means force. Forced him. ಒತ್ತಡ ಹಾಕ್ತದೆ. forced, compelled him towards the fatal pool. Pool is the noun. ಎಂಥ ಪೂಲ್ ಅದು? ಫೇಟಲ್. ಫೇಟಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾರಕ ಅಂತ, ಡೆಡ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದೇರ್. ಫೇಟಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡೆಡ್ಲಿ. ಫೇಟಲ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಡೆಡ್ಲಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೂಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಇದೆ? ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡೆಡ್ಲಿ ಪೂಲ್. ಮಾರಕವಾದಂತಹ ಪೂಲ್ನ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಅವನು ಸೆಳೆಯಿತು. ಅವನು ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ he decided to quench his thirst. Then he decided to take revenge on the person or the being which was responsible for the death of those two brothers. I think you understood. Now read the third paragraph carefully. Okay? Now answer these questions. Take number 1. Whom did Yudhishthira send to bring water? What happened to Nakula when he reached the pool? Who asked Nakula not to drink the water? Fourth question. How did Nakula feel when he began to drink the water? Fifth question. Whom did Yudhishthira send when Nakula did not return for a long time? Next, sixth question. Why did Sahadeva also fall down? Next question. What compelled Arjuna to drink water? So, answer these questions. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Okay? Sai Ram.